Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. Let's finish mopping up the enemies here. Right, we don't have to... Thinking in old terms here. I was going to move forward so that I have all three stacks touching. I don't need to. We are missing a slot here though, so... I guess we're probably going to try to push on Arcadia. Since we just took out a huge army. I mean, they have another huge army up here. Could be coming back, which would be a pain to deal with. But I think what we're going to do is... Whoops, we're going to move you here. Fly one of you in here. Alright. We're probably going to have to do this manually. I'm not going to take any casualties here. We lost our Frost Wyvern. Let's do this without losing a Frost Wyvern. So the main thing I have to watch out for here is they have 4 of these, I think. There are 2 here and 2 here. The Awakened, with the Awakened status, which they've applied, gets +1 attack range. So their Exposing Light is a 7 range AoE nuke. So that's the main thing I have to watch out for. Right, this is my furthest. Once per battle. You're not, let's strike, good. Oh, it starts with Berserker's Rage? That's annoying. Okay, you are actually in range to be nuked. Okay. So let's... You have Berserker's Rage, I don't think you can be killed. Stone Spirit. That's appropriate for this terrain type, I guess. Okay, Wyvern Fledglings, you are good targets for being nuked. You're immune to on fire, I'm pretty sure. By immune to being nuked, I mean if you get nuked, it's no big deal. Okay, that confirms it's not random, and it was just weird. But it is random. And it was just weird that I was happening to get so many magma in a row. Okay, regen. A little bit silly, but let's do it. And as for you guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. You've already got your Berserker's Rage. Okay, let's see what happens. They can hit me, but will they? Yep, seeking missiles, +1 attack range. It's okay. You are probably going to run away. Well, Berserk just triggered. Interesting. Okay. And they blew those two on an elemental. That's good. Plus summoned units are nice. Now these still do... Oh, never mind. Oof. That's really bad. Burning removed. Yeah, I did see that just before I, You've already used your heal. I'm gonna lose that Berserker now, because I forgot that they go Berserk and I don't control them anymore. Yeah, that Berserker is so dead. Using a Berserker as a tank unit was a bad choice. Well, I have learned. Yeah, you don't have a lot of health either. Okay, we can get a couple hits here. We can heal. Attacker dies upon first strike. Oh boy. Assassinate. Okay. Come on. Whoops. Get a crit, will that be a kill? Probably not. Yeah, mistakes are made. I guess I could replay the fight a second time. I'm not going to. These things just have so much health and defense for a caster unit. They're good units. I definitely took advantage of them when I was playing a high culture as well. Could kill the Sun Priest. I think I'd rather get some melee hits in here. I mean, they're resistant to magic. That's part of the problem. Like, I need to close to do decent damage to them. Getting pretty good rolls on those, I have to say. What I just did is potentially get my main hero killed. I'm not respecting them at all, because I'm just assuming that they're dead at this point, and they're not. They still get around to attack me. Those crits are coming in nice, though. Oh, you're hasted. Okay, that's really nice, actually. Yeah, these Scalds are really good units. Caster focus isn't particularly great against these, though. I probably build more Furies, honestly. Okay, I get one hit regardless, so let's just move forward. Not getting a kill. Alright, you have to step back in order to get an attack. And I was going to say my guys should have decent resistance, but apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. Target down this one. 45. Eh. Are they weak to Blight because they're angelized? That might be a thing. More than 18 damage if we do it that way. So much health. Okay, so we lost a Berserker. That wasn't great. But it demonstrated some fundamental misunderstanding of how my unit worked. Okay, now that that entire army's dead, march these guys up. This is a war breed. Yeah, okay. We're starting to get some better units. And you guys... Okay, I guess you can park there for now. Heal for a few turns as we get people caught up. More warfare. Sprint would give you the ability to move an extra X without losing a shot, which would be pretty nice. Really, I just want a better bow. Yeah, we'll take evasion. Your ruler has leveled up. Ooh, level 12. Well, we seem to be going with chaos. Let's at least look at these. This seems to be fixed for this class. Unit gains the ethereal unit type. Breath attack increases in size, becomes part lightning damage, if not an astral dragon. So it is an astral dragon, so... Or sorry, it's a chaos dragon. Chaos dragon, yep. So I could transform its breath weapon to be multi-damage type, I guess. Interesting. Inflicts stun, always inflicts electrified. Well, always inflict burning is going to be useful for us. 2 separate base 60% chances of inflicting a random negative status effect. Sure. Are they all going to be increased in size? All increase in size. Yeah, it becomes physical. Inflicting gilded. Okay. stunned and gain gold for killing it. Always inflicts bleeding. Cool. Oh. Grants regen to friendly units hit by the breath attack, and then inflicts decay and poisoning. That's interesting. Become a plant. Order. Yeah. That's why the blight is more effective on them than the fire. Because that's what all the enemies have. But that also means spirit damage isn't going to be good against them. It's also a heal. And distracting, and then shadow. Become undead. This would be really bad because then our dragon would just die instantly to the Awakeners. Frost inflicts 2 weakened. Frozen's really nice though. And it gets lifesteal. Burning is replaced with Ghost Fire. Fire and frost damage, which they are weak to. But I think making us weak to them is more important than making them weak to us. Fiend. Oh, also has spirit resistance. That's really bad. Oh, that's also why they did so much damage to my Scalds. Okay, well, I was going to take this, but -4 spirit resistance is pretty bad. Could go order just to gain spirit resistance. And then my breath weapon would become an AoE heal. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll do that. I think this makes the most sense. I think this makes the most sense, just having a big AoE heal that we can do. And we can do this at the start of battle, right? And then, because we're going to have a bunch of injured units, especially with all our resurgence stuff. Plus then we gain the spirit resistance. Yeah. I've convinced myself, as much as it would be fun to go all in on this and always inflict burning, which helps our pyromancers, I think, do more damage to burning units. I'm going to choose the defensive option. Blood of the Dragon. Have a Dragon Lord with a major transformation. Now this does mean our breath weapon is less effective against them, but it's not a terribly effective weapon to begin with. So that's fine. We could get more heals. That might be fun. More hit points would be fun. I really want killing momentum though. More damage to targets they're burning. Defense might not be bad too, just to have the evasion. Okay, a little bit questionable. I don't like the aesthetic they're going for. We're an evil celestial fire dragon, but whatever. Sometimes game mechanics overwrite role-playing. And if I'm playing on the highest difficulty, that's just a thing I have to do, I guess. For you, crit would be really nice. Searing weapons would be okay. Bloodlust would be good. Don't you already have lifesteal? Yeah, life drinker. Hmm. I want all of these. I think we'll take this, because Bloodlust is like a compromise between offense and defense. It does both. Say compromise. It's not a compromise. It's having your cake and eating it too, which is always fun. Okay, it's telling me to invest. I need... Okay, next turn I gain access to these. Or we can summon a Balor. That would be kind of fun, I guess. Power from slaughter, plus 1 HP, and plus 1% damage when killing an enemy unit. Is that just... Wow, okay. So a fun tier 5 unit that scales. Raising cities. Gain a unit of the raised cities culture. That's a little bit less exciting. Is there anything here that I actually want, though? Mines are plus 10 mana. Not really. Posts are faster. Maybe some of these would be good. I've never actually tried this road building thing. Roads don't seem to add movement, though, in this game. Oh, it's a forced march. Never mind. Where's the road? Road is this one. Yeah, I haven't been impressed with that. Completing province annexation summons an animal unit under your control. What's one city? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything here I particularly want. I guess we could start working towards pacification, which is useless on this map. Right, we are working on something. It's not showing here, but I guess it is being cast. Which will make us much stronger in the near future. Okay, we're building a unit, we're building a unit. Rat Pike, do you have a bathhouse? No. I don't know if it's really... Well, I should be building one here anyway. We can build units there later, I guess. And then Citadel, which we migrated into. Ritual Lizard's building a bathhouse as well. Unless this will take more than 3 turns to build a Fury. I want the bathhouse buff. Get another Scald here. Alright. Also, it's weird to me. We have a morale penalty here. Never mind. The morale penalty is for stuff that I wasn't thinking about. I thought this was a hostile thing because I conquered the city, but I migrated the city, so that should be gone. And it looks like it is gone. But it's just the fact that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this one doesn't count because there's a bridge over the one tile. Or maybe it's just 20 individual tiles of lava causing the unhappiness. Yeah, getting that bathhouse would be pretty important. Okay, there we go. Now it's showing. That must just be a visual bug from reloading a game. Not a big deal. Citadel has... I know it does. A new rally has started. I can get an Astral Keeper. Well, I guess we'll get it. It is a unit. It does an elemental type that I don't normally do, so it might have some fun possibilities. Probably not, though. Alright, we just unlocked these. I think I do want to do the Right of Possession, so we'll save up for that and then get a Baylor. Scholars Guild. Get some more research. Okay, Wyvern Eyrie would be nice. I don't really need the conduit now that I've completed the quest. And it is per adjacent farm, so I think here... do that, because in a couple of turns we can start training dragons. If we have that, it does require the Wyvern Eyrie. Young fire dragons. I think it said in the Wyvern Eyrie. Unlocks the production of various Wyvern units. assuming that's what it is. Skull Pit. Well, no money for a turn, but might as well get our boosted knowledge, because more knowledge is always good. It's just going to take a turn. It's cheap to build. Rat Pike. Oh, can get a new province. Go towards the Eternal Bedchambers, maybe? Okay, and this is my territory, all the way out to here. People are starting to look healthy. I guess it is 3 per turn on the roads, so it does make a slight difference. Just make sure they don't try to backdoor me, because this army is not going to be terribly effective at defending them off. Dragon unit type just gives them Draconic Rage, no elemental changes, which is fine. Easy enough to keep track of. Natural Regeneration will be nice. Immune to Burning will be pretty good. Especially given the stuff that I'm doing. Why did you steal my camera? Because the Spelljammer was destroyed? I don't know. I don't know what that was about. You're an enemy. Are you casting some sort of crazy spell? Maybe I'll get a pop-up here. It'll explain what just happened. Okay. No. Ruined Province can be rebuilt. Okay, well, we'll spend money on that, unfortunately, because that is giving us a penalty to our happiness. I don't know. New Empire skill available. This one. Provinces with the forest feature gains +2 city stability. No. Okay. Well, Arcadia is what I want to take out, but they have an army up here. I'll take out that army first. Wonder how many Tyrant Knights they have. You're just gonna sit here. Because you're still in our territory, which gives you 1 more turn of healing on this Berserker, which will be nice. Okay, reinforcements that are also better units. Speaking of better units, got ourselves another war breed. We have a Wyvern Eyrie here, so I can produce... I can just produce Wyverns. Bonus against targets that are burning. But you don't have any ability to actually inflict burning naturally. And actually, it's not going to matter which of you it is, right? Because... yeah, damage against targets that are burning. However, you do some frost damage, which celestial units have -4 resistance to. So it actually makes more sense for me to build frost wyverns instead of fire wyverns. I am not evil enough to produce the whatever the evil one is. It's not undead, is it? Could start producing another unit as well, but I think I'm going to wait a turn and then we'll see what this costs. Oh, Obsidian Dragons. I don't have enough evil alignment. I need to be more evil. The problem is I'm releasing heroes for their items. Why can't I take the evil route and murder the hero and then release and then sell the remains? You're in my crypt, right? Shouldn't I be able to do that? In my dungeon? Actually. Right, has to be the capital. Also, I thought this was finishing in one turn. Prison cells. Heroes in the prison can be executed. Okay, there we go. That answers that question. I need to actually have a proper execution chamber before I can do the evil route on those heroes that I've been releasing. Well, live and learn. Alright. So let's see. Oh, they disappeared. Probably because they haven't had their turn yet, and it's just saving processing resources or something? I don't know. Maybe those only show up on my turn. Well, I can see this one still. Oh no. Okay. Thought the game crashed for a second there. It just decided to be slow instead. Okay, here they come. That looks like a Tyrant Knight. It's a lot of units. It is a Tyrant Knight, but it's also only 3 units in that stack. Do I charge them? Probably. Because if I can clear them... Like, really, this is the only player I care about, right? If I take out Turiel Talarum, I think I win. Since he is the protector. Actually, now I want to check something on the diplomacy screen. Because I want to know if he's at war with the other 3, the Covenant heroes that came in to try to protect him, or try to stop me, I guess. He might just not appreciate anybody being here, or he might recognize that they have a common goal with him and that they're going to leave once they've made us leave. Hard to say. Revel without a cause. Your steward insisted you hold a formal feast for your distinguished subjects. Unsurprisingly, the event is tedious and insipid. I don't know, I feel like dragons would enjoy being praised randomly. Guests wearing suffocating dresses and awkward robes sit at long tables, solemnly chewing bland meals. Well, if you're gonna have a party, at least do it properly. Oh, I guess that's what the options are. Troubadours play dull tunes reserved for a refined banquet, per tradition. The dancing bear has fallen asleep. A conjurer fruitlessly tries to retrieve his doves from the great hall's rafters. Someone sneezes, then promptly apologizes. It has fallen to you to add spice to this dreadful feast. How will you proceed? Share your best wines and ales. Cheers, everyone. Okay. So these are all chaos related. So we spend way too much money. We're not doing this. I already know. 4 strength chaos affinity check, 100% chance of success. We got a chaos boon. Gain stability for 6 turns. Or if we fail, we still get at least Skull Pit. Okay, magically set the curtains ablaze. Behold the spectacle. I mean, description aside, I assume this is just me using my breath weapon, but anyway. Look at me, I can breathe fire and light the curtains on fire. Wow, I'm so special. 100% success. Right. The performer's animals catch on fire and are roasted to perfection. We gain a whole bunch of food and Skull Pit. Interesting. On failure, we still gain the stability, we just don't get the food. Or seek pleasure in inhibited forms of entertainment. Chaos Crisis. Well, as much as I would like city stability everywhere, I'm not interested in spending money. I have more mana than I can spend at the moment. Behold. Roasted bear. That's what it gets for sleeping on the job. Alright, young dragon. And I think I might have locked Purifying Flame last time. Regardless, that's definitely the one of these three that I'm most interested in. No, I probably locked the young dragon while researching Draconian form. Alright, let's become Draconians. So many spells to cast. Well, Focus of Devastation. I want my casters to be able to cancel defense mode. That would have been really nice to have for a long time now. Too many spells to cast, not enough time. I don't have any other enchantments stockpiled though, so hopefully we'll have a couple of turns where we can actually use our overworld magic again for things other than just buffing my race. Which honestly is the most powerful stuff to do, which is why I do it. Oh, it's close. Alright. Oh, Seed of Nature. Not terribly useful, and quite expensive. Now we're probably going to replace all of the huts with specialized structures. Quarry, quarry. Do I have anything that's per adjacent quarry? No. Quarry, quarry, mine. Yeah, I mean, I can replace the huts, but I don't have anything good to replace them with. I mean, this is just better than a hut, I guess. Oh, I could also repair these. I didn't know that was an option, but I guess I conquered the city. So that doesn't cost money. So that seems like a good use of resources. I guess it costs money in the sense that I'm not spending my money to, or I'm not gaining money from the merchandise option. But not spending my stockpile of money seems like a good plan to me. Okay. Oh, I did want the prison cells. Just so that I can execute heroes. It's not too expensive. Speaking of expensive... Oh, they're not as bad as I thought. Yeah, let's inspect. I'm probably going to go Frost because the enemies are weak to it. And you have Evolve, which means that you actually don't die in battle. Yeah, so you're probably just the main unit that I'm going to be mass-producing at this point. True Sight. You're a fighter. +2 vision range. Yeah, you are amazing. And we're going Frost for pragmatic reasons, even though Fire would be more thematically appropriate. I can't believe the young fire dragon can't light people on fire. I guess when it grows up it can, but... that'll be a while. Alright, so it says I can annex, but... I hope there are still provinces available. Well, I guess we're getting a 7th Forester. This gives me access to that for what it's worth. Okay. Warbreed. Nobody's coming over the mountains, right? Nope. They're coming to deal with my army. Another Warbreed. Okay, so we have some options here. That is a scary army, and it has backup, unfortunately, so I can't just snipe it. It's also out of range for sniping. Actually, everybody... Well, we could. We could do that. Okay. So if we fight, we would have both of those and this. Well, we can fight, because we can get in range. So I guess we will fight. Do you have True Sight? Not that I can tell. In that case, okay, you guys can actually get up. Okay, low rank Pyromancer, you're the sacrifice. Okay. They, doing this separately to guarantee that I have a unit with enough movement points to hit. Yeah. So we can start the battle. With the Frost Wyvern. So everybody else just needs to move into range. Celestia, Shines Fire. We're kind of going away from this, unfortunately. I don't know how big their empire is. But if I cleaned this up, that would give me a lot of evil points. Hmm. Okay, how far can you guys go? Pretty far. So who all do we want in our main stack? Well, I think we want these three for sure. This hero might actually sit out for a little bit, because these units weren't great. In which case, let's actually have the hero join as well. You're not a commander, right? You're a caster. 1 warfare, 2 battle magic, yeah. Okay, and then I guess we'll put the war shaman in here. You are in range. You have to... Oh, let's do that. Okay, we're all in range. Pretty decisive victory on our part. However, that's probably still a manual battle, and that's going to take like half an hour because it's going to be a pretty big fight. So I guess we'll move everybody that can move, and do everything we can on this turn, which isn't going to be much. Yep, there we go. Don't just hit the end turn button. Alright, and we'll start the next episode with this fight right here. I will see you then.